JacK a little bit ahead, but that's because he can build drones 50,000 at a time. It looks like, oh my goodness, looks like pathogen glands going down, as well as a third for JacK, so he is getting into Super Saiyan macro mode. But there is going to be a couple of blue flames that are going to continue to go around, harass, and oh, getting that last drone, goodness. So if we go to this tab, we can see that QXC has actually killed 18 drones and only lost 2 SCVs. He's also killed 55 units and lost 30. So QXC doing very, very well with his harass. Here comes some Zerglings, and their harass not nearly as stellar as the harass of QXC. You can see that JacK has closed the supply distance a little bit, but now QXC has tanks, and he has Marines and Marauders, and apparently he has bunkers and turrets as well. And here he goes, setting up this really difficult to break line of Terran, where you just get a whole bunch of, he's pretty much slow pushing to his own gold, which is kind of a cool choice because it's going to be really hard for infestors to break that. And we can see that that is indeed what JacK is going for. Pathogen glands is done now, and he does have a couple of infestors with 3 more on the way. So 6 infestors. That's actually quite a few. Holy crap. And it looks like he is getting his hive now. So that's good. And I like how he actually got his lair and his hive on his damaged hatchery because it adds hit points to it. And if he loses that at this stage of the game, it's going to be really no bueno anyway. So let's see, it looks like QXC is going to be floating his command center out to the 3rd and going to be adding on a ton more barracks, getting a lot of Marauders at this point too, because he knows of all of the, he knows about, let's try that again, he knows about all of the Zerg units, aka roaches, that JacK has. There we go, that was still kind of convoluted, but it's better than what I was trying to go for originally. And oh my goodness, look at this QXC, so good. Gonna send just a few units in here and scan and kill all these creep tumors. Just as the creep is starting to get out there, it's gonna be shrinking away, and he is gonna just kind of throw these units away. Oh my goodness, if he's able to get this infestor, that'd be huge. Oh, and he just barely doesn't. My goodness. And I just noticed that infestor has +1 carapace. So let's take a look at the upgrades, shall we? It looks like Terran has no upgrades on his mech and no upgrades going. He does have 1 attack done for his bio, and level 2 just started, as well as level 1 armor just about to finish. He is getting a 3rd factory as well. I think that's the 3rd factory. I'm going to check real quick. 1, 2... yeah, 3rd factory, so going to be getting a ton of siege tanks, also supply blocked, so whoopsie doopsie there. And I may have just missed something. I apologize. But whatever, because it looks like QXC, look, he is just securing this middle position. That is going to be so hard to break. Oh my goodness. You're really going to need Broodlords or something to break that. And you can see here, oh my goodness, where, and he's taking his own gold, but where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I see it on the production tab. We have a spire going down right there, and an Ultralisk cavern just finishing just now. I'm expecting the spire to be morphed into a greater spire as soon as it finishes. Oh my goodness, these infestors are almost maxed on energy. That is always good. Nice little Roach-Ling composition here for JacK. And, look, oh my goodness, look at this. 4 Ultras starting right away. Zerg melee attacks, level 1 going down. And so the Zerg is really just content to 3 base and pretty much max out. QXC 3-basing as well, but he has the gold. So if we look at the income, we can see that QXC is ahead by a bit. Oh my, wow. Actually, QXC has more harvesters, and he has mules, and he has a gold. So he is ahead in income, and oh my goodness, let's check units again as we go back to this very, very slow creeping style. If Terran had creep, this is what it would look like. He is just expanding so slowly behind a constant wall of bunkers and siege tanks with Marines and Marauders and turrets sprinkled in everywhere. So, oh my goodness, I don't even know how you go ahead and deal with this, but it looks like QXC is going to run in here, stem a few units, and he could actually snipe this hatch, and if he snipes the hatch, that would be, oh geez, never mind, oh my goodness, he's going to have to stem to get out, but no, a fungal catches him, and all of these units are going to go down, but look at this. I guess that was actually good because now he sees, and JacK is like, I don't even know why JacK said that. I'm checking, I don't know. But QXC now sees exactly what tech JacK is going. So that attack was not in vain. He now sees that there are Ultralisks out, and he is going to have to take measures to deal with that. And how is he going to go ahead and do that? Looks like he is going to be getting the Mobius reactor for extra energy for his ghosts, and he is going to be getting some ghosts. And if I know QXC, he loves his ghost, man. He thinks that ghost play is how you deal with late game Zerg, whether it be Ultras or Broodlords, because he just uses snipe and he just goes pew 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 and snipes everything. Nice little poke by QXC, being so active on this back ledge this game. Goodness gracious, and here come the really friendly Ultras who just want to give people hugs. This siege tank is really forward, and I expect him to go down probably to friendly fire. Oh my goodness, I can't believe he actually lived. But look at this slow push of QXC. Oh my goodness, that's crazy actually. And look at this, can't even be backdoored really, because he has a decent defense at his planetary as well. So, oh snap, it looks like QXC has found this back expansion, and he is going to be taking out this gas like it is nobody's business, because you know what? Extractor is always the thing you should be targeting. LOL, LOL, LOL. Nope, but the hatchery is going to go down, so it looks like JacK tried to sneak a hatch, did not work. QXC throwing down a supply depot, actually, which is what's caught it. And oh my goodness, actually taking down this one too, and if he takes down this hatch, it's going to be huge. JacK caught totally out of position, and now QXC is actually ahead on bases, taking his 4th base while this all happens. So, my goodness gracious, and look at this, stimming Marines and Marauders, siege tanks as support, and oh, Broodlords are out there. Oh my goodness, Broodlords and QXC, what are you going to do? Because Broodlords are the answer to this very hard to beat position that QXC has set up. Broodlords, you can just sit back from afar. So many siege tanks. Oh my gosh, QXC. I love you so much. As a matter of fact, I love you so much I can't even talk right now because I'm just so blown away by this play. Looks like QXC is pushing in here with another group of units. There's a couple of the huggers over here that looks like they will in fact get taken down. And at the same time, a big push by JacK. Going to move in here. QXC going to do his best to clean it up. And it looks like there are, how many Broodlords? 3 Broodlords here. And between the Broodlords and these Ultras and Roaches, and it looks like Roaches still only have the +1 carapace. As far as melee goes, we do have 2 melee for the Zerg pieces, so that's good. And here he comes, big attack into the main Terran lines, and you can hear Snipe going off, and Snipe is going to absolutely own these Broodlords if he actually has enough ghosts. I'm not sure, but he does have out a couple of Vikings as well. So these Vikings are going to be doing their best to kill these Broodlords. Oh, this Broodlord is almost dead. Oh my gosh. Marines are going to run out stim and oh, just barely take him out. Very good job. Oh my goodness. Infestors dying to the siege tanks. And oh man, look at this. These ghosts are just sniping everything. And there are no more, there's no more anything. And as this guy explodes in a hail of gunfire and goes down, that's going to be game. JacK GG's. So QXC doing a very slow expansion from, he actually started turtle pushing from here and pushed all the way up through here into here, and then at the same time he took out this base and he took out this base. That forced JacK to attack because he was down on base. It was actually 2 bases on 4 bases at that point because QXC had just taken his 4th, and he did a lot of damage. JacK did. He pushed all the way back through here, but he could not reinforce fast enough. You can see they both had lots of money, but he just could not reinforce fast enough. He was only on 2 bases, and that was the game. So good job QXC taking that match. Very innovative style play using ghosts with snipe to go ahead and deal with late game Zerg. Wow, I really enjoyed that game. I hope you guys did too, and I will see you guys tomorrow.